Whoops, I almost lost another recording. Hi guys, this is your host GBS, and this is Final Fantasy V, Game Boy Advance Edition. Normally don't do these kind of things, but, Camtasia, I know what I'm doing. Silly Camtasia, yeah, that's just, I'll be honest. This is for charity, pretty much.
Watch out!
Let me pull up the page. I will also, link the page in, the description. This is the Final Fantasy V for Job Fiesta 2012. What is it, you may ask? Well, we play Final Fantasy V. Well, I do. The only difference is I'm allowed only 4 jobs, 1 from each person, and they're randomly assigned. So, I could get, like, no mages at all. Yeah, or I could get all mages, but that won't happen because I've already got Thief. So yeah, this is pretty much for charity. Yeah, so let's just keep going. This is just the intro. Not much to say. The intro is kind of intro-y, you could say. I forgot I had the sound muted the original time, so it was like nothing was recorded, and I was like, whoops. I'll go into, each job that I get once I get the job, but for now, I'm getting a thief when I get to the Wind Shrine. Which hopefully it would be in the next video too, because I plan on making this longer than, 16 minutes. I mean, I might make like an hour-long video, editing out the battles that we haven't seen, formations. I plan on attempting to 100% this, but, I have not actually 100%ed this game before. I've never actually beaten it either, so this is going to be a fun little adventure between me, you, and whoever I get to voice, or to commentate on this lovely, lovely video, so it's not just me yapping over this. Probably going to use Skype for this, so, yeah. I always liked the SNES Final Fantasy games, 4, 5, and 6, because each one had their own little charm to it. I mean, okay, let me go through each of the Final Fantasies. 1, it was a good starting point. I mean, there was a lot of bugs and stuff like that, so it was hard to deal with. 2, I don't like too much. I mean, decent story. I don't like the game mechanics. 3, the first one to actually have the job, settings. I liked it a lot, actually. Again, haven't beaten it. I've seen, let's play of it. It's not a bad game. Now, Final Fantasy IV was always my favorite. Wrong, it wasn't always my favorite. I'm just saying, it's one of my favorite that I can play through over and over again. I beat it, 6 times throughout my life so far. A couple on the SNES, 1, 4 ROM, and then a couple on the GBA. I have not beaten the DS or the PSP version, so, I don't know what I was doing here, so I could actually control myself. I think I was, talking to some people, and then, yeah, you'll hear sounds throughout the video. Make sure next time you do visible on, Messenger, so I don't get annoyed at wow. This is kind of a long, sit here. I can edit that out, but, here's me on, go, and then here we go. We're at the meteor. One thing I don't like about this translation so far, Boku is spelled with a K instead of a C. His original... Oh, yeah. I was trying to turn on auto dash. The reason I'm playing the GBA version is the dash feature, so helpful. Oh, yeah, active mode. Just seen what which one did. Auto dash on. I was gonna change the color, and then I accidentally hit B, so I can't do that. I know I'm talking a lot, but just let this play out. Music. This game has some great music. Yeah, maybe the main character can be instead of bars or butts like it was in the SNES original translation, I think. I like some of the names that they had in the SNES fan translation, but they weren't good. I said I was gonna talk over this. I'm silly. Again, here's another one where I was just talking to somebody, I think. These are gonna be characters in your party. They were shown in the opening cutscene, and then you meet them shortly after. What I liked about this game, but at the same time, I guess I didn't like it first, is you just play with these 4 party members throughout the game. You get no other people in your party, so you're pretty much stuck with these people. Is old. Even though in the picture, you know, in the sprite on the overworld, it doesn't look that old. I'd say middle age at most, but the portraits are hit and miss, I think. Godspeed and whatnot. I think I was talking to my friend on Steam that time, I don't know. I'm really going to cut out the long pauses that I have between each. Like, you know, the 5-second pauses that I have. Jeez, people. You sure like to talk to me today. Wah. Oh yeah, instead of cutting these out, I just fast forward them because I didn't think I was gonna actually edit. And then, you know, like, after the next part, I was like, yeah, I can edit this. I mean, it wouldn't be too bad. Should really go back to my Pokemon Let's Plays, restart it, and then cut out all the Pokemon that, you know, we've already seen. But I'm not going to do that. That's kind of silly. Oops, I accidentally skipped something, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't anything important. I'll look up the line, and if it was something that's important, I'll just, post it in the description. So yeah, what do you think about this video? And you'll see it at the end. I accidentally restarted the game by hitting buttons on the boat scene because I wanted to skip it, but you know. No, I had to hit start and select, which my controller doesn't have start and select. It has, what I did was put, A and B on 3 and 4, and, start and select them 1 and 2. So I just sit here and mash buttons like this. And I accidentally hit 1, 2, 3, and 4. I think I might put it 5 and 6 next time. I had a controller exactly like the one I had now that I bought for 30 bucks. Somebody stole it, and I found one exactly like it years later at a thrift store for 3 bucks. I bought it because I remember loving this controller a lot. I don't know what's up with this long pause here, so... La 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 la. This is filler night. I'm sorry, probably breaking your really, I don't need to break it anymore. This is about average. This is me saving and then, changing my equipment. I'll probably cut this, you know, stuff out from, you know, later videos. This was me giving the knife to somebody that was stronger. I'm putting her in the back row so she doesn't take a lot of damage. I always thought it was a dick move that they, did that, because that would be annoying, to say the least. Nice! One of them on. Maybe coming back here, I guess. We'll find out. And here's a couple of steel bats and a devil crab. I hate to say this crab battle. Why? I have like a coordinate. that's the next crystal. Okay, yeah. I hope I get Plumage. I don't know why I did what I did in this fight. But yeah, I'm going to use the shit out of Steel and Mug when I get it. I'm going to make sure everybody has Steel when I get the second job, if it's a good job where I can, you know, tank everything instead of being in the back row doing hardly any damage. Yeah. Oops. Okay, well, oh yeah, this is where we headed out of battle. Like, 2 bads, I think. And here's a long pause that I kept in for whatever reason. I think this was the point where I thought to myself, I'll cut out the, little stuff. What's that? Oh, yeah. I accidentally restarted here, but luckily I had it saved right outside the cave, so what I just did was I fast-forwarded through this and got to this point, so I didn't have to redo this over again. We're coming up at the end of this video. I will cut this out next time, and I hope you actually watch.